Every screen, normal. Every dial, normal. Every number, normal. The machines were destroying themselves. Every screen said fine. He saw normal. The centrifuge saw something else entirely. Not a general, not a missile, someone at a desk. The facility had no internet. It needed none. One drive, designed to stay in one room. A bug changed everything. Not criminals, not activists, someone with a nation behind them. They named it Stuxnet. The room went completely still. One man inside history. One world that changed around him. Every weapon starts as one idea in one person's mind. Iran had been building in secret for 18 full years. Bombs meant war. Diplomacy had stalled. Spin too fast and the metal tears. That was it. Hundreds of experts, years of work, most never knew why. 2 presidents, 2 signatures, one door opened for the first. He walked through the door, never looked at his hand. 15,000 lines, 4 unknown vulnerabilities, 1 target. It played back normal readings. The machines were tearing apart. 1 in 5 centrifuges failed. Nobody inside knew the reason. Experts found nothing. The weapon had erased its own signature. 2007 to 2010, then a software error. His name was Sergei Ulison. He found it by accident. 3 years inside, 3 weeks outside, then everyone knew everything. The Times named the program. Neither government denied it. He watched the coverage. He had set this in motion. Once public, every nation studied it. The jar stayed open. Flame, Duke, Gauss. One candle lit the world on fire. The same panel runs power stations. It runs hospitals. Everywhere. Ukraine, Saudi Arabia, Germany, Florida. The dots kept spreading. December, Ukraine, 230,000 without power. Winter. When hospitals are hit, people die. Every major military now has a cyber warfare division. Every one. How do you inspect a weapon disguised as accounting software? Stuxnet needed a nation. That is no longer true. Iran replaced the centrifuges and started over. 2 years lost. Iran studied the weapon used against them, built their own. The pebble hit one point. The rings have no edge. Consider it might escape? We faced a real threat first. The threshold was crossed. No law covered it. Door open. He wrote rules at the top. Below that stayed blank. Locks on the doors. Every window open. That was it. One switch flipped. Somewhere, a child's hospital went dark. The pump networked. The monitor networked. The car networked. He stepped toward connectivity again. He always steps that way. He ate with his family. Never knew about the war. Not a missile. Not an army. Just one open palm. Code is power now. The barrier keeps falling every year. A computer, an internet connection, less than a car. Defender must be right every time. Attacker needs it once. Each holds something the other cannot see. Neither knows. He pressed the emergency stop. Nothing happened. He pressed again. He put the note on the monitor, stepped back, looked. Is it ethical to release a weapon you cannot control? Someone wrote every line. Behind him, his children's photo. 17 conditions checked. 1 room targeted. Infrastructure attacks now appear between sports scores and weather. Every light out there runs on software nobody fully patched. He locked the door. Someone climbed through the open window. Less than 1% reads this war. They decide everything. 1 ordinary room, 1 changed world. Same weapon connects both. No bomb, no declaration. A choice made in 1 room. Bombs meant war. Diplomacy failed. The drive threaded the needle. He opened the box to solve a problem. Something rose. Designed for 1 target, changed every target on the planet. No rules govern this. Major powers prefer it that way. He walked past the hospital, the power station, just walked. He used the same password as always, did not think. The risk stays invisible until the moment it is not. The pen is not touching the paper, still deciding now. Solved the puzzle perfectly, never saw the room around it. The last man received something unrecognizable from nobody he knew. 500 kilobytes, 1 drive, 1 era with no rules. His reflection held a USB drive. His hands held nothing. The same knowledge builds the weapon and builds the defense. 2 rooms, 2 weapons. Neither man knows the other exists. The document governing cyber war fits on a very thin page. The child does homework. Tablet connected. She does not know. He found the drive, picked it up, has not decided. The door will not close. He reaches for the handle. Hospital, power station, water, bank. Thin lines run to you. Nobody knows how this ends. That is the honest answer. He held it out. The other stick man took it. Every careful, measured step produced a world nobody designed. He checks his screens twice now. He cannot explain it. 1 desk, 1 programmer, the whole changed world after him. A pen hovers over a form somewhere, has not touched. A child uses a computer for the first time today. The city looks completely fine. Natanz's screens looked fine too. He found the drive, looked at it, put it down. All of them connected, none knowing what connects them back. The lid will not close. He pushes. It stays open. They signed and left office. The consequences stayed behind. Millions make this choice every day. Pause or do not. Still at the fork. Connectivity always wins. The weapon is finished, contained for the very last time. The code left the screen. Still moving. Edges cannot hold. He walked past the open door. It did not close. He stopped before clicking. He looked. That was the point. He checks twice now. The world Stuxnet made changed him. You are connected right now. Something runs. Are you watching?